Alex Henderson, DPT. I don't know what that means, but at Hendo DPT sent this question in on our social. Which player off the average fan's radar will be an all-star, even as a replacement all-star? And again, there's very ambiguous wording here. The average fan, I don't know how we define the average fan. We're certainly not talking about the deep sicko NBA Twitter junkies. So I think we can be ambiguous here, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts, Tommy, because I have a guy. We've already mentioned him, but I have a guy. But I want to hear your thoughts, Tommy.
I'm biased because we just had him on the show, but I think Jalen Brunson will have depending on how that team does, we'll have a case. Look at that face, Tyrese. You're up. What is it? This your boy. I mean, I don't know.
What's your case? What's your case to that? I want to hear the case.
I will say that. I love
Jalen. Jalen's my guy. And I'm not saying he's not an all-star level talent, but I want to hear your case to that.
We also have to acknowledge that our other person, our part of our show, is going to be an all-star this year, who we cannot pick. So he's the person sitting here with the white hat we cannot pick. And you will probably make the team before Jalen. So this is the assumption you are already on the team. I think his numbers are good. He's like 18-8. I think that team is steady. I think that team is going to surprise some people. I think by the time that I don't know where they'll finish, but I think that by the time the all-star votes are tabulated, they will be in a position where they will be, if not in the playoffs, they will be sneaking around the playoffs. And I think Knicks fans want an all-star. And I think that they will rally around him. I've been to 3 games so far at MSG. They love him. We knew they were going to love him. What's not to love? He's an undersized point guard who's running shit in MSG. Like, you think someone like that's not going to be popular? That reaction is like so over the top for what is somebody like. We're going to check back in late January and see where we are with this.
Okay.
For me, I can't say myself, so I'm going to say Shai. I get it. People watch, they know the numbers he's putting up. But an average fan not watching the Oklahoma City Thunder, no disrespect, but they got, you know what I mean? But Shai's killing. He's going to be an all-star for sure. So I'm going with Shai. And then De'Aaron Fox as well is having a really good year so far. So one of those guys. But Shai's for sure an all-star, and Fox has a good chance. So one of those two.
No, I actually, we're on the same page. We just picked the eggs, and I'm picking Shai too. Because I do think the average fan is not necessarily tuning in to the 3 nationally televised games that Oklahoma City has on a Tuesday night on NBA TV. They're not watching Oklahoma City versus the Sacramento Kings or Oklahoma City versus the Wizards, but you're missing a fucking show if you're not watching Oklahoma City with Shai in the lineup. 31 a game, 6 assists a game, 5 rebounds a game. In any given year, those are first team All-NBA numbers. I mean, he is spectacular. He's such a good driver. He's efficient from the floor. And actually, I had a list of sort of average fan. I'm just saying casual NBA fans. I had a list of 5. I actually put a starting 5 together of my sort of all-stars this early in the season. So my backcourt is a little fucked up because I have 3 guards. But my backcourt is Shai, Anthony Simons, Tyrese. My front court doesn't have a center, but it's Pascal Siakam and Lauri Markkanen. I think those are the 5 guys that I look at right now. I mean, I spent 20 minutes on this earlier, where I'm like, the average NBA fan has no appreciation, really, for how good these guys are relative to the big names. And Tyrese, you will be a big name one day if you're not already there. This is not a knock on you, but I think those 5 guys, to me, are just killing it this year.
Toronto seems like a big, like, come on, bro. People watch Toronto. I love Siakam, but
Toronto has a lot of fans.
He can't be on that team. Siakam is an all-star, bro.
He made 3rd team All-NBA last year, and we're calling him underrated.